Hello. Welcome back to my channel, Walk with Rajashri once again. And today I'm going to take you to the journey of love, the journey of a relationship, the understanding of mind, the relationship of love about love. This is a journey of two couple who started their life without seeing each other, and they just start walking together when they even didn't know. They started living together and lived 50 years of their life together with lot of love and creating memories. This is a journey about two people who actually lived this 50 years of life, and once one left the world and other waited a year and then reunited again on their anniversary date. So this is dedicated to this couple, and they are none other than my parents. They are the teacher who taught me the love, the value of relationship, and my understanding of love from them. So come share and walk with me. I want to share the experience of mine by seeing them and share the love story of them. So just be a part of me and do let me know what is your understanding about love, what you think about love, and just hear the story about them. This couple started their life as a married couple in the year of 1968, and they had one boy and a girl, and they lived the life about 50 years togetherness. Just 3 months before the 50th anniversary, the husband left the world and the wife just stayed back to fulfill the husband's dream, and then she just again reunited with him just another year, on the 51st anniversary of them, and that's way their love being very always and forever. So they lived the 50 years of their life with a lot of respect. So come and let's know that what is the key recipe of living the 50 years of happy lifestyle. Friends, I have never seen them much fighting together in my entire life. Maybe 3 or 4 times I have seen them fighting all my life. We always had a celebrating kind of a moment at home. They are a couple who one is very homely and one was a very outgoing personality. So this is a very contrasting personality and contrasting relationship, but still they created a lot of care. They spend a lot of time together. They create a celebration at home. They create the harmony at home and create the calmness, and that was keep them going. First, I am going to talk about the calmness. Calmness is one, suppose my father used to get angry on something. My mother always used to not talk to him on that point of time. Even she feels little annoyed or something, but she never come and argue on that point. And the same way, more than my father, my mom was a kind of a person who used to get more angry on a situation. So if my mom was little hot-headed sometimes and saying things, my father was calm, or sometimes used to crack a joke on that situation. And after that, when the other person get quite settled down with his mood and her mood, they used to talk it over, and they used to try to find the reason that why the conflict was happening, and they try to sort it down. So that way, not much time I have seen them fighting much way. I told you, in 50 years, the journey I had with them, I was not there with 50 years, but the moment I was there for 30 years or so, I never saw them much fighting, maybe 3 or 4 times. And what I understand that you should not get both hyper at the same time, right? One is hyper if you know that person is hyper. If you love that person, just stay quiet on that time and don't argue on the thing. The heated argument can lead to many things. So that's my first take. Second is, number 2 is giving a care. When we love someone and living with that person for a long time, we have to giving a care to that person. A care for the small things. Suppose what he likes to eat for us, like for my parents. My father was a very foodie person, and my mom developed her skill of cooking, and she was a very good cook. She used to cook many things for him, and my father was rejoicing the food. So that was her care to my father. My mother was a kind of little forgetting about her medicine and stuff. So in every morning, my father used to give the medicine to my mother. Sometimes comb her hair and doing a little tiny stuff, cutting her nails and all. So that was a care, like small thing we can do in each day. And that those cares, those reminders, small reminder that, oh, this is your medicine, this is a glass of water, see, I cook for you this thing, that create a lovely relationship. So friends, we can do this small kind of a care to a person or a partner, and that keep the relationship going. Number 3 is celebrating life. Celebrating life is not about only the occasion. I'm not talking about the particular birthday, anniversary, reminder, or some special occasion. Celebrating life means someday if it's a dull day or you're not have something to do, you can bring the joy at home. On our days, we never used to go to a big restaurants or some fancy place. It was not there, right? Most of the time relatives used to come to our house. We used to go to relatives' house or park or summer places. But at home also, when we four were there, we always used to have a mood of a celebration. It just doesn't need much thing. Suppose a glass of cold drink, we put a ice cream on that, or something made special. My dad bring a little something from outside, and we watch a TV together, we talk about the day together. That's a celebration kind of mood, the vibration of the house should be feel like celebrating. You don't have to do much things extra. Just sit together, talk among each other, play a game with each other, and that's kind of like celebrating the day. Even a dull day can be a bright day. Number 4 is sharing. When we are in our everyday relationship, we forget to share our things, okay? So at a point of a day, suppose we are into the dinner table, or even you are not getting a time for the dinner table, at least get 10, 15 minutes, 30 minutes time in a day where you can sit down with your partner and share your thoughts, share your day, and one has to listen to it and just understand that person. Even you have no role to play on that, you need to understand it. I always have seen my parents that either they used to go for walk sometime if they have a leisure time, or even they're very busy, they get a time on some time that they used to sit and share their day and share their talks, anything about day-to-day life, about what's going on in our life and what's our future things. Many things you can discuss, and that sharing bring the bonding more closer. Friends, the number 5 points, don't forget to love. I laugh. I mean to say love, And when you laugh and when you crack a joke at home, when you create that atmosphere, this laughing helps a lot, and that increases a very positive vibration at home. For our life, I always feel that even suppose, as I said, number 1 point, that calmness on the fighting. Suppose my mom was very hot-headed or angry, someday my father used to crack some jokes and she used to eventually start laughing. Or my father did something silly, my mom used to say something and it was a laughter at home. So, and when we do that, we can be sometimes silly talks or something like that. that create a laughing environment. And when your home is a laughing, sharing, and that positive thing will be there, you will feel automatic the bonding stronger. Sixth point is loving and sharing time. Okay, when we love someone, we have to share the time and share the love with that person. We have to let that person know that how much they have been loved. Okay, when we start living after a couple of days or after a couple of years, it's just a mandate everyday work, right? We forget to let each other know that yes, you valued in my life. And you always don't have to say with a word. If you cannot say with a word, what I have seen in my parents was, suppose one day my mom was working on the kitchen. My father came from a shop and he bought a garland for my mother, and she loves to put on her hair, and he did that. Okay, my father was little tired and disturbed in a day. My mom made a cup of a tea and sit beside her and ask her like, how was your day? And there are a lot of times that my mom used to compliment my dad, oh, you're looking handsome, I'm so lucky to have a man like you in my life. And that way my father always used to say, I always used to see them. I said, wow, how romantic they are. Because all the time my father used to look at my mother and say, wow, my wife is so beautiful, I'm so lucky to have her in my life. And that complimenting, you always don't have to say I love you and all, but this complimenting each other, this making feel good factor is a part of a love. Okay, and this is a small thing we at least can do. Number 7, it's compromising. When we start living with someone, it's not that we two are a same person. We came from a different background, different value system, total different kind of a mental setup. It doesn't matter that which and what you are thinking. But sometimes if you are value that person, you can compromise small thing of yours. Like when it's about a compromising thing, suppose my father was a very outgoing person. He always used to come from office and used to go for a walk with his friends sometimes. But as my mom was feeling very upset and lonely, not having much time with her husband, so what my father used to do, my father used to cut down the time with his friends. He used to go with a friend. It's not that he never used to go, but spend time equally with my mom, and she was being happy on that way. My mom involved himself many. She once started thinking that if she's lazy, she doesn't want to cook, but she gets up and she cooks, or sometimes compromising, leaving her channel, whatever she was watching. Okay, just watch your news or the sports kind of a start. And also on the family ground, there can be a lot of small compromise. You can do it without disrespecting oneself, and that helps the relationship going stronger. 8 is spending time with each other and giving each other time. That is for me is very much important nowadays world, because we all are so busy and engrossed, and especially with our mobile, the TV and Netflix and the other stuff, we actually don't give or just avoid giving time to each other because we are a little self engrossed these days, right? So I think giving time to each other and let each other know that yes, like, you know, you mean a lot in my life, it actually works. We think, oh, that person knows that he or she is there. Definitely we know, but making it feel that yes, I'm there and I'm giving you a time. Suppose my father was about to come from office sometime, and suddenly one evening he came early and said, let's go for a movie. And that's the way it was very much important. My mom was a housewife, so she was not much into outside, and those are the, like, you know, fresh air to her. For my mom, sometimes she used to stop her cooking or household work or not much time with us. She used to spend time with my dad. Let's go for a walk, let's have a walk together, and they used to spend time like that. So small way we can let each other know that yes, my time, that's the most valuable thing we can gift each other, and that's very much important. Number 9, adapting each other. When we two are living, as I said before, that we two are coming from a very different kind of a background and different kind of a hobbies, setup and things. There can be lot of flaws. More than the plus, there can be a flaws we find in each other's partner, right? Like our partners. So when we are loving someone, we can adapt this personalities, okay? We can adapt the person thing and what they do, what they like and all. If someone like to watch TV, my mother has certain kind of a program or channels. My father used to sit and adapt her way. Okay, let's sit together and watch it together so we can talk it about. My father used to watch lot of television news those days, so my mom used to sit with and that watch together, then adapting each other ideas, the thoughts, the way to dress up. Suppose my father had a style of dressing up and he used to tell my mom that why don't you dress up like that, and she used to dress up like that and she used to be proud about it. So those are the things we can adapt each other's thing. And when we love someone, it's generally come like the food habits, especially what my mom used to like, my father used to adapt that. So that way the bonding is more beautiful. Friends, number 10 and the last point what I'm going to talk about is develop a hobby together. After leaving a certain time, we always used to get bored with each other and don't have much things to do. So if we have a common goals or hobbies together, the relationship fun is always being there. What I have seen in my parents that they always have a hobby of health. They used to go out for a walk together. That was their hobby, and they used to talk a lot. Okay, they used to talk a lot and they were a very foodie person. So they always used to talk about food, what can be cooked, what can we bring from the shop, what we can do on the thing. And the other hobby, they have a house decoration. So always used to they plan that how to decorate the house, how to do that, where we can go and find. And sometimes they just went for a window shopping to find the thing for the house, the trees, sometimes some wall pictures or something. So develop a hobby together where you can spend time along with each other and talk about it, and that keep things going. So my friends, this was my idea and the love journey about the relationship, what I have learned from my parents and their 50 years of a marriage togetherness relationship. I am very much happy that they are reunited on the day of their anniversary again, and this video I'm dedicating to them and their love and their relationship. I hope you like my journey, and please do let me know what is your idea about love and what you think about love. And if there are some points you are disagreeing with me, please let me know as well. What I understood love is by seeing them staying happy with each other, adopting each other the way they are, and celebrating together the life. So never give up on each other, and that's what I learned by seeing them. They were always holding hand, walking on the street. They were eating together most of the times. They used to watch together. I have seen always them together, and the point they have compromising, they never had complaint for each other. That was a very biggest thing I learned from them. And friends, I am honored to be experience such a romantic love journey, and that's what I'm just sharing a bit of it. I wish I could have more videos of those days to share with you, but I hope you like this journey, and don't forget to subscribe.